run through the tape. In life, never give up, run through the tape.
LeBron James and the Cavaliers at Staples. And LeBron face-to-face with Kobe Bryant. The 22nd time they will meet. Kobe is a go, despite that troublesome right shoulder. I guess he wouldn't miss it. We got it coming up for you next here on TNT. And we're back in Studio J. Vince Cellini, along with the gang, Shaquille O'Neal, Dennis Scott, and Isaiah Thomas. And we will get to that game momentarily. The guys who want to talk about the San Antonio Spurs back at full strength and rolling tonight against Chicago. Though I thought Pop got a little resistance there from the Bulls in this one.
Yeah, well, they're always going to come out and give them a little resistance. But, you know, what San Antonio is good for at the end is they just know how to win. They know how to pull away. They know how to execute. They do all the small things. They don't wow you with the fancy plays. They just kill you with the little things.
Yeah, and early on, Kawhi Leonard was a killer.
Oh, no question. He was feeling himself, getting into a groove, stopping and popping. It's been well documented all year long that now we're not just looking at Kawhi Leonard as an offensive player, but as you're watching these highlights, what always sticks out to me, Vince, the Spurs, 29 assists. Isaiah, you talked about at halftime, Tony Parker set the table with 12 for the game.
Yeah, D. Rose with 21 in the game, lays it up and in over Duncan and Leonard, and Dunleavy out to Etuan Moore, who had a nice game filling in for Jimmy Butler with 20.
The Bulls gave a fight, though. They gave a fight.
Always do, like Zeke was saying. Yeah, they've played him close. Tony Parker gets a runner off the screen at 20 in the game.
Oh, that's vintage D. Rose.
And then Rose missing, but Gasol tips it in. Rose.
Is he back yet, Isaiah?
You know, he's back in spurts, but he can't give you 82 games of consistency. But, you know, the 41 or the 42 that he's healthy, you know, he's playing at a very high level.
Yeah, this is a one-point game.
Oh, spins like hell.
But Tony Parker, you're right, spinning through, Shaq.
Ooh. That's great feet work for a guard right there.
And Kawhi Leonard.
No way. No, he didn't.
Oh, yes, he did.
See, what a scorer he's become.
Yeah, and you talk about hard work paying off. We know in college he wasn't that great of a shooter, but now, you know, he's worked hard and he's a great shooter. But we see all these scoring opportunities against Chicago, and this is they've given up 100 points 17 out of 18 games thus far, and that's unheard of for a Chicago Bulls team.
Justin Holiday getting some work, hits a three-pointer at 12. Kawhi Leonard again.
George Gervin smiling on that play.
Oh! LaMarcus missing, but Danny Green with the putback. You can't do that to Danny Green.
Danny Vince Carter Green. Now that's a 10.
That's a 10?
That's a 10.
Oh,
Spurs a winner again.
I'm not used to seeing him do that.
Right, Kawhi 29, 7 rebounds, a couple of steals, a couple of blocks. 31-0 at home now are the Spurs, and 40-0 over the past 2 seasons. Third longest streak all-time, tying the 95-96 Orlando Magic.
What?
Huh?
Chicago's lost 8 in a row.
Yeah, yama, 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 yama. Yama, 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 yama. They're going to lose their next game, Vince.
It didn't work against Golden State.
Oh, yeah, it did.
So maybe it worked against San Antonio.
All right, so
y'all the Miami Dolphins.
It's third. It wasn't like it was the first.
Right.
Coming up, Zeke, what are you most looking forward to in this matchup coming up at Staples?
Well, there'll be the honorary, you know, handshake and hug and everything else, but I want to see if LeBron is going to go at Kobe like we know Kobe would have went at LeBron at the end. And I watched Kobe play against Jordan when Jordan was, you know, winding down. And I remember Kobe giving Jordan, I think, almost 50 in Washington. And he had no mercy for him, didn't give him no slack. And, you know, at the end, you want people to compete against you. And I wonder if LeBron will take it easy on Kobe or go at him.
I would be more excited if this was 5, 6 years ago. You know, Kobe was at the end, made the announcement. You know, he's playing at home, he's playing on the road. But, you know, it's not the same thing. I remember one time we was playing Boston, and I was killing the Chief. And I was so excited that I was killing the Chief. E. Scott, my best friend, he said, Shaq, good game, but Chief is 50 years old. It don't count. So, you know, even if LeBron has a great game, doesn't count. You know, Kobe,
doesn't
19,
count.
20, no, don't count.
Wow.
Yeah, but the fact is, you was killing them. And you weren't
Yes.
trying to take it easy.
Oh, no, not at all.
you-
But look,
No, he
I was
wasn't.
so hyped.
Yeah.
I was so hyped. He was like, calm down. My chick is 50. I was like, you know what? He is 50. You're right.
Well, it might not just be Kobe as well. These young Lakers are playing very well. Dennis, you saw what they did at
Yes.
Golden State.
But they ain't ready for the king, Vince. Stop it.
That's right. Well,
They
think
ain't
about
ready
it.
for the king.
Well, think about it. You got Golden State coming in the way they were playing. This young man said he has ice water in his veins.
He ain't ready for
Can
the
these
king.
guys bring the same effort they brought against the
He
Lakers?
ain't ready for the
Golden State, excuse me.
K-A-N-G. He ain't ready for the king.
They ain't ready for the king?
No, we ain't ready for the king.
Well, you know, that is the bright spot,
years.
though, for the Lakers, seeing how these young players are performing right now and now finally maybe settling in late in the season.
Well, they got 2 or 3 players that are playing well. The young backcourt in
Right.
terms of Russell and Clarkson, and then Randall is coming along. So you got 3 guys that are young that you're saying, okay, we can build around, we can add a little bit to, but they need a lot.
Same effort like this.
I love those guys,
Same
but they are not ready for the king.
Down with who?
The king.
Yes,
Down with
Lakers.
who?
Bow down to the king.
K-A-N-G.
K-A-N-G.